This is the Chrissy Swan Show.
Let's go clicking.
Chrissy's clickbait.
Just a side note on Dua Lipa. I love Illusion. I loved Houdini. The one in between.
Training season.
Training season. I didn't love it.
Can I tell you, when you're on your walk,
Yeah.
there's 2 songs on her new album that are great. End of an Era and Happy For You.
Oh,
I give that to you. They're really good and good walking tunes.
And they go hand in hand too. That vibe.
Yeah.
Speaking of vibes, Neighbours has scored. I thought this was an April Fool's joke. Neighbours welcomes Hollywood real estate royalty Chriselle Staus.
This is huge.
Now, I don't know a thing about her apart from the fact that she is with an Australian legend.
G-Flip.
What a couple.
That show, Selling Sunsets, great, Swanee. Like real brain rot sort of stuff.
Yeah,
but great.
I know the name Chriselle. I know that this is a big name for Erinsborough. Some would say bigger than Misha Barton. Is she still on it? She's still here?
No, she's gone. She's left. Oh, Chriselle's definitely bigger than Misha Barton because Misha, like, God bless her, but she was relevant 20 years ago. Oh. Chriselle's relevant now. Like, that's a big get.
What is she doing on there?
Hopefully
it's so
she, like,
bizarre.
hooks up with Dr. Carl or something.
She's playing Yasmin. She hooks up with Dr. Carl.
Yeah, I want another cheating scandal like Nat Bass. I want Dr. Carl and Chriselle to hook up.
Do you really think that the character whose most current storyline involved being a poo jogger
That's right.
is at the stage of his career that he gets to hook up with Chriselle?
Well, who else? Toadie? Is Toadie still on there?
No, Toadie be back on.
No, yeah,
Sure, yeah. So she will play Yasmin Shields.
Okay.
A glamorous and successful businesswoman. Typecast.
Hello.
Obviously. But as you know, there is always more to the story on Ramsay Street.
She's hooking up with Susan.
Actually.
That's a good narrative.
I like that.
So 2024 too.
Imagine the revenge, the sweet revenge that she's waited 25 years for.
We're available, Neighbours Writing Room.
Listen, if they're coming up with poo jogger storylines, I need all the help they can get. I want to take you to America now. A suspended licensed driver has baffled a judge by joining a court Zoom session while behind the wheel. Now, to get you across this sort of thing, because I reckon it's because of COVID, things have become a lot more flexible in terms of court hearings and all of that sort of stuff. You can do it on Zoom. Same at work, you know. You can do your whole job from
My
home.
housemate, get this right, sees his spiritual healer on Zoom. I was like, shouldn't you be in person if she's healing your spirit?
I agree. Who was
what?
I was talking to somebody. Maybe it was Vicky at reception who'd seen a psychic or whatever, all done on the telephone.
That's a scam.
You got to pick up the vibes, surely. Anyway, this judge was picking up some vibes and they were not good. Listen to Corey Harris's appearance.
Mr. Harris, are you driving?
Actually, I'm pulling into my doctor's office, actually. So just give me 1 second. I'm parking right now.
You stationary?
I'm pulling in right now at this second. Yes, I am.
It is
so great.
Way too casual.
And the way that, like, the person in trouble is making the judge wait.
He would have known he had a court hearing. Why was he making a doctor's appointment at the same time?
Why are you behind the wheel when that is why you were going to court?
I blame COVID. I saw somebody out on the street in their Audi yesterday and I thought this would not have happened before the pandemic.
No, and was there a mirror in front of you?
It was me.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
If you've missed the show, we just had Joel's best friend forever, Miff Warhurst, on Catch Up on... I love her too, on our podcast. Let's go clicking for the last time.
Chrissy's clickbait.
Just first things first, side note, Vanity Fair, which is the only magazine that I subscribe to and have done every year for maybe 25 years.
Yeah.
I always find the money for it. And if you shop around, you can get discount codes, by the way. They have published a Kate Middleton update, and it says that the princess has turned a corner with her cancer treatment. If Vanity Fair says it, generally, it's pretty spot on.
Yeah.
So that is finally some good news for that family.
That is. Also, like, that's very odd to come from Vanity Fair, is it? Like, do they usually do news updates like
yes,
that?
they do. So
Oh.
originally Vanity Fair was an American magazine, but the head office and the publisher now, the editor is English.
Right,
Braden
okay.
Carter.
Got it.
All right, and I know that this is absolutely unauthorised, but I do want to talk about Nicole Kidman and Zac Efron. They have stripped down for a hot and heavy scene in a new film called A Family Affair, and I feel sick. I feel sick, and it's got nothing to do with the age difference. Yes, Nicole Kidman is 56. Yes, Zac Efron is 36, but they are two of my least favourite people
Really?
on the screen, and I don't want to see them doing this.
See, I was brought up on High School Musical, so I feel like I have to love Zac Efron. And Nicole I just love. But, like, the thing that's scary to me, Swanee, is... I know you can't really say this, but, like, Zac's face. It still catches me off guard. He looks so different to what
What's
Zac Efron
happened
used
to
to look
it?
like. I don't know whether he had a serious injury, I believe.
Oh, did he?
A serious facial injury, because there were all these rumours about plastic surgery. But
Tom is making a face like...
I think he's trying to imply something.
Was he attacked?
No, apparently his jaw, fell off.
Came off? Why? How?
Yeah, do we know why?
How come I've missed this?
Do some good. Tom's going to do some good.
Do some Googling. Time is running out. Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel are minutes away. Anyway, I don't want to see that. No, that's a hard no from me. I will be screaming through my hands. Worse than a horror movie. Variety's Actors on Actors. The lineup has been released. It's where one actor interviews another actor, and there are some amazing couples here. Jodie Foster and Robert Downey Jr. God, I don't want to miss that. Kristen Wiig, one of my favourites, and John Hamm. Quinta Brunson and Jennifer Aniston. What's another one I love? Naomi Watts and Jonathan Bailey. That'll be great. Tom Hiddleston. I hope they talk about Taylor. But this is a controversial pairing. Chloe Sevigny, who was massive in the early 2000s in everything, and Kim Kardashian.
I'm here for it.
Well, this is a show for actors. You know I love Kim Kardashian. She's not an actor. Sorry, no.
I know that she's obviously, I agree with you, she's not quite got the skill or talent of an actor yet.
She hasn't got the experience. This is what an interview is about.
But she's done 2 series of American Horror Story now, so she technically is an actor. I'm sorry.
Technically, yes.
Yeah.
Technically, yes. But, am I going to go on a culinary series with top-notch sourdough bread makers because I've made 2 loaves of bread? No. No.
I mean, you
Sorry,
probably could the amount of time you spend in Baker's Delight.
I love Kim Kardashian. I love her. But I don't want to hear about her and her acting journey. She's not an actor. Sorry. No.
I think she is. On the new show, Swanee, on the new season, she talks about she has a new agent. It's not even Crystal in her acting stuff now. It's an actual acting agent.
I'm very happy for her. Interview her in 25 years like Jodie Foster and Robert Downey Jr. and Jennifer Aniston and Naomi Watts, people that have been doing it for longer than a bit part on 2 series. Sorry, no.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel are up next, and they'll be calling someone for the second last time at 5 o'clock with 10K.
Now check this out.
The Chrissy Swan Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.